Hello everyone and welcome to Witches of the Moon. My name is Jen and I am your Sunday hostess. Now this week we're talking about things that we bring into our practice that are mundane, I guess, or non-witchy practices, however you want to put it. And you know, for me, I think when you're a witch, you just do things and you add magic to it no matter what it is you're doing, whether you're aware of it or not. I don't think you ever, just like being a medium, I don't think there's ever a time where you turn it on and turn it off. You know, I think you just automatically do those things and make it somehow part of your everyday practice. So, but when I go to think about, okay, what are non-witchy things that everybody does? And, I mean, we all clean our houses. I hope we do anyways. We all shower. At least I hope we do every you know, I hope everyone showers. I hope everyone cleans. You know, so those are some of the mundane things. But yet, at the same time, we can take those mundane things and we can make those part of our witchy practice, you know, depending on what it is that we're doing, whether we are singing different songs or, you know, adding different oils to, let's say, our mop water. We're making a special mop water to mop our floors, or we are, you know, adding some symbols to our food as we cook it, or making coffee, which can, even though it's a mundane thing, it can actually become part of your witchy practice. And for me, I like to drink hot tea. I can drink cappuccinos. I don't drink coffee because, well, I'll get a UTI and I really don't want to have a UTI. So what I like to do when I make my tea is not only add my symbols into the tea, but to also place my intent, place some Reiki symbols, because I do incorporate Reiki, but Reiki in itself, I guess, can be a mundane thing as well, in a way, I guess, because not everybody who is a witch practices Reiki, and not every person who practices Reiki is a witch. If that makes any sense, I probably just said the same thing, just backwards. Anyways, not every person is a witch, regardless of what they practice, if they're a Reiki master or not. Not everybody is a witch who practices Reiki or who is a Reiki master. And so, you know, I do add a lot of symbols, of Reiki symbols and other symbols too, into all the things that I do. And I consciously think about things and make my floors magical if I'm doing that. Well, a magical wash, you know. There is special washes that you can create for your floors and stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, that's really the only things that I can really think of that I do. I mean, that everybody else does too. Like I said, showering, of course. You can light candles. Of course, everybody can light candles. But when you add your own special intent into what you're doing, I think that's what really makes it magical. Because anyone can light a candle and it just be a lit candle. But when you light a candle with intent and with purpose, it then becomes a magical tool. And the same way with your cleaning. Anybody can clean, but when you're adding your own special thing to it, when you are cleaning with the purpose of not just cleaning the space, but to also protect your space, then it goes to the next level. So even cleaning out your car, while yeah, it's a regular mundane thing to clean out your car, you can also, again, with your intent, make it magical and make it part of your practice. So that's how I really see that, between everything that we do, that where it can go from the mundane to the magical. It really just depends on your intent and what you're doing. And, you know, whether it be cooking, whether it be driving, whether it be, you know, you're relaxing, you're getting ready for bed. You know, everybody brushes their teeth, or at least I hope they brush their teeth. You know, wash your face, whatever it is that you're doing on a day-to-day basis. When it comes down to it, it's your intent and what you put into it, what you say, how you think of it. If you just go about the motions and you don't really give it a second thought, it just becomes an everyday mundane thing. But when you consciously think about what you're doing and shift your thoughts to whatever it happens to be, that's when it becomes magical, and that's when it becomes a magical part of your practice, basically. So that's kind of what I have to say about that. I'm sure everybody else has some interesting videos and some different perspective on all of this. Today has been a day for filming videos for me. So I've been, I had to film something for a presentation that has to be done, and my husband had a part in it. He set up the camera, and he thought it was going to record the sound, and he didn't turn on the recorder or the microphone. And so we did about 2 hours of filming, because he had to film and I had to film, and there was no sound. So we had to redo it. And so, yeah. So it's just been a lovely day. So, yeah. But even that, you know, with my intent, even that, recording that video and recording this video, you still add your intent and add your special magical things that you do, and it goes from being something that's mundane to part of your practice. I mean, if you think about it, all of us at Witches of the Moon, we record videos every week. So this is part of our witchy practice, in a sense. And so we make it magical. You know, sometimes we light candles, and sometimes we light incense, and sometimes, you know, most of the time we are in our normal witchy space. And so it takes it to that next level. And so yeah, anything can be a witchy practice, even if it's a mundane thing. It really boils down to your intent. So anyways, I'll see you next week. Before I keep rambling, I'll see you next week in the next video. Have a great weekend and have a great week. Bye.